been tough on my body.
I just seen his ass flicked up, posted up with his girl like on the beach, and niggas was like, "You guys nigga like, damn, bro, like your ass can't lock in." But at the same time, like, what's wrong going on vacation and shit? But yeah, you know,
it's just been lingering. So this, time off should definitely help. I just tonight I didn't have no burst. It was bothering me, but I tried to be available. But yeah, this break.
I think it's zooming in on the stats and shit.
I remember going on 3 years ago. Draymond Green was in the middle of the finals, and he was struggling significantly. And even in the midst of him having all of that going on, he was still recording his podcast. Now, even back then, when player podcasts were a little less prevalent, it was still an odd look. Stephen Curry's legacy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of the like I don't care if you do a podcast, not during the season. You can do this shit all day off season. I don't give a fuck. But during the season, lock in. Michael Parsons, yes, I'm talking about you. Yes, I'm a fan of Dallas Cowboys. Honestly, I really don't give a fuck about none of you niggas doing it. But when it's my favorite team, I need all my teammates, my favorite team players to lock in. No podcast. Michael Parsons. I am a Dallas Cowboy fan. I do not like the way Michael Parsons podcast middle of the season. And then on top of that, he's giving all these other players credit. I get it. You want to be real cool. Do that shit in the offseason. Not during the season. You supposed to be for the team. You supposed to be about the team. Throwing shots at the quarter. That shit ain't none of that. Hey, trade that nigga. We can get him out. Hey, I don't give a fuck. We done with you. I'm just tired about it. I don't really respect it. I don't respect
Draymond
it.
Green wasn't playing well. And even through all of that, he still had time to get home, set up his hotel equipment.
He lucky they won because they lost his, but dude, why podcast when you not winning the finals?
Even after games and give his audience content. It doesn't even matter what the sport
But no, at the same time, I'm going to be honest. We all kind of respected it. We all kind of liked it because we all was like actually looking forward to it. Regardless, it's like a little guilty pleasure. Like, we all was kind of looking forward to like Draymond, see what he had to say, because like it wasn't as bad. He was giving teams credit, but it was like, I don't know, like I guess he knew how to do it the correct way. It's like they in the finals though, so it's like they already at the highest level. So I guess you kind of give a little grace. But like Michael Parsons, we was having a bad season already. I think that's what it was. Like a lot of the time, like even the Sixers, Paul George, Michael Parsons, we're having a bad season. And then when they did the quarterback list, they didn't even mention Dak in the top 10. I didn't like that. I get it. That's what you talk about with him. Like, hey, Lockett get better. But like, just the air. Like, I don't know. That just don't feel good for the team. I don't know. Like, our team was doing bad. That's maybe why it was different. I think the difference, like, with Draymond, because their team was at the final. They was at the highest, level of basketball you can get to, right? So it kind of made sense. But he kind of did it. I don't know. I guess the way he said it, I don't know. Maybe it was something. I don't know. He can be decent for TV. He can be decent for TV. I don't know. After his career, right? It's just the way he did it. Like, it felt different. I don't know. Like, it didn't feel as bad as the Michael Parsons. I don't know. Like, I guess maybe because their team was the I don't know. It's the way he said it. It's the way he did it. Because we was looking forward. Because, they all it's basically kind of somewhat like podcast-ish. Not really, but like post-game interviews, they talk about it. But I don't know. I guess I would say this, the positive side of podcasts. I guess Draymond's a little more on the positive side. Like, we get more details, more conversation. Because usually the players that want to talk to the media because they need twisting up words and they be doing this and that. And niggas don't really like it. So it's like, we don't really get to hear what we probably want to hear. So when Draymond got a podcast, we honestly hear it all from different perspectives and we hear it all. We hear everything. So we get okay, that's understood. See, I like that. I say this is not that bad. Like Draymond I'll give Draymond that credit. Like he kind of did it. I don't know. I don't really too much keep it down, but like I did look forward to the podcast. I did because he would talk about other games too in the playoffs. As that ramped, I don't know, regardless of us not liking Draymond, he kind of did it right. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I guess we like this podcast. I guess that's what it was. Like, it was something about Draymond podcast. It was like, it's not that bad. This shit ain't that bad. Like, he's kind of doing it right. I don't know. Like, it's rare. It's like what? Like we all can't wear certain. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like very rare things. I was watching this Bloom Papa show, and this guy bitching this girl Pearson. He was like, yeah, I don't really like it because most girls can't pull it off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very rare. Or not even just most girls, most people in general. Like, most people can't pull off certain piercings. Like, sometimes it's just certain things that are rare that certain people can pull off. And I guess Draymond kind of did it. I don't know. I'm just fucking. I'm rambling too much. Like we what? How many minutes we in? I just rambled about Draymond podcast. Like we fucking 5 minutes. I just rambled about his podcast. I just gave this nigga credit for 4 minutes. I'm off this. Let's just go. Let's go. Focus on the video. But y'all get what I'm saying though. Oh shit. Now the shit tweaking. Uh-oh. I done rambled too much. Fuck.
Their games and give his audience content. It doesn't even matter what the sport is. It's something about active players' podcast in the middle of the season, especially when commenting on live events in your own sport, that just feels weird.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, that's Draymond Green. And regardless of how you feel about him, he is one of the most accomplished players in this league. Now, what about that guy in Philly on a max contract named Paul? Paul George literally hasn't won anything significant for any organization ever, yet he feels extremely entitled, and he has some of the most tone-deaf quotes ever.
Because when I was in LA, they like, man, you should have been a Laker. That's all I was hearing. It wasn't no like, oh, welcome to the Clippers. Yo, we happy you in LA, but you should have been a Laker.
He's on the second team.
I'm on the B team.
Paul George said this.
Nah, nigga was like, Lakers my team, growing up, that's all I focused on. And then he got to Clippers, like, yeah, Clippers always been like, they could be capping his ass off. Paul George.
He didn't sign back with the LA Clippers because basically they didn't value his worth. And I'll just let him explain it.
Season in, I finished healthy. Now they bring it to 3 years.
Where we at?
150. Give me the 3 years, 150. No trade then. Like no trade clause. Then I'm taking less, but at least I know I'm here. Mm-hmm. Like I'm committed to y'all. Like they didn't want to do no trade.
Wow. Basically, this man was hell bent on him getting the same bad.
Another thing about his podcast, like his co-hosts are like, if people call him yes man, people think they're yes man. I kind of see where they coming from. It's all like yeah, yeah. And then they say some of his shit be script like or like PR, like his shit kind of PR too. Like it's not like oh the niggas be scared to tell the truth. I will give Draymond credit. He do tell the truth. But like he just said, Draymond one of the most accomplished players. So like you know what I'm saying? He got shit to back it up. I don't know, but I don't know. Like it's like I said, he kind of did it right. I don't know what it was, but like yeah. I don't want to get too deep into it again. I tried to break it down and I went on a fucking rant. Yeah. Oh, man. I hope this video don't be laggy, dog. Fuck. Maybe I should take it off the charger. Fuck it. Take it off the charger. I don't know. Take it off. Everything good. Oh shit, my camera off. It's Mr. Cleveland, by the way. Thank you. This is just like finishing up the video that had just went out. Like I knew I shouldn't have reacted to it on the last time while I was charging, cause I knew it was gonna start fucking up and fuck just pissing me off. I should have known. But yeah.
You should have been a Laker. That's all I was hearing. It wasn't no like, oh, welcome to the Clippers.
The rest of the reaction, yeah.
Yo, we happy you in LA, but you should have been a Laker.
He's on the second team.
I'm on the B team.
Paul George said this all season. He didn't sign back with the LA Clippers because basically they didn't value his worth. And I'll just let him explain it.
Season in, I finished healthy. Now they bring it to 3 years.
Where we at?
150. Give me the 3 years, 150. No trade then. Like no trade clause. Then I'm not like I'm taking less, but at least I know I'm here. Mm-hmm. Like I'm committed to y'all. Like they don't want to get no trade. Wow.
Basically, this man was hell bent on him getting the same bad contract that Kawhi Leonard got. But oh yeah, I want to make mine even worse. Give me a no trade clause. What contending team is literally in the worst situation right now? It's the Phoenix Suns. Now, why exactly are they even in this situation to begin with? It's because they obtained literally the worst situation in sports, Bradley Beal's contract. Why exactly is Bradley Beal's contract so bad? Because he makes a fuck ton of money, yet he's not worth the money he commands or the no trade clause that's in that contract that allows him to call the shots on where he plays on said contract. That's why.
Nah, that shit is crazy. Nah, that's crazy.
Here,
60 mil?
He really wanted that exact same
yeah.
power. Now that his hometown team basically,
I mean, I'd rather give it to him though. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather give it to PG though.
A desperate sucker, he did exactly that and got that max contract. And what exactly is he doing now? Is he on a revenge tour? Is he back working with that MVP trainer that he told us about a few years ago? Like, what exactly is he doing?
Podcast P fam, welcome back to another episode of Podcast P. Welcome back to another episode
of
Podcast
funny as hell.
P podcast. Podcast P. Podcast P fam, welcome back to another episode of Podcast P.
I know y'all probably hear the other video in the background. Like, what the fuck is that noise back there? Yeah, it just... I had to screen record that reaction from what I was trying to do earlier so I could connect the videos and make it the full reaction. I know, right? I know I'm going hard right now. I'm working. I'm making it happen. No excuses. No excuses. Man, I gotta see, man. Like, I'm making this shit happen.
Jimmy Butler just left Miami.
I just want to flex a little bit.
Because he wanted his money.
But he cool,
Pat
though.
Riley obviously doesn't pay players for what they've done. He
Nah,
wants to pay you
facts.
for what you will do for his organization. Cool. Personally, I understand both sides. And
Same.
I'm actually warming up to Jimmy Butler in Golden State. He looks very happy. But you know the perfect example as to why Jimmy Butler couldn't get that contract and why a lot of older players don't get additional max contracts. It's 2025 Paul George. Paul George, he had 2 points last night against Brooklyn. Paul
37
George,
minutes.
he's on an annual salary that will
I mean, yeah, I know you hurt his leg twice, but if you hurt, fully heal and then come back. I get it, but like, I don't know, because I'd rather you play good than be not good and then like you stinking it up and taking all the bread. Yeah.
37. Let me say this right now. This man isn't Kevin Durant, who's still doing this thing at 36.
Nah, facts,
He's
though.
not nowhere near LeBron, who's clearly still doing this thing at 40. This man looks cooked now. And unlike those guys, he's nowhere near as committed, clearly. Norman Powell said after Paul George left.
That was a really bad pass right there. Like, look at this.
Unlike those guys,
that was lazy. No forcing the pass. He just kind of like threw it. Like,
Norman Powell said after Paul George left, it's basically addition by subtraction. And it came off as harsh. But I mean, was he lying? No.
I mean, Norman Powell.
As good as they were last year, mainly because they had a much healthier Kawhi last year. But Norman Powell
going off.
He's arguably having a better season this year than any Clippers Paul George year. Oh,
that's
and
crazy.
What makes it even worse is the Philadelphia 76ers fans absolutely hated Tobias Harris because it looks like he stole money. Well, Tobias Harris last year was
I know about that Philly fan base. They'll let you know when you ain't getting it together. But yeah.
Paul George now.
Basketball wise, I don't care about these. Fuck the Eagles.
Joel Embiid
I don't give a fuck y'all won.
On a knee that
Sixers too. Bulls all day.
And the player that they brought there, possibly to help carry at least Joel into the playoffs, what is he doing? This season alone, mind you, Joel Embiid has been gone the majority of the year.
So
Paul
Joel
George has more
Embiid
games under 10
might go into surgery. Damn.
Over 30. Look at Paul George's non-existent impact. When he's on the floor, they're actually a worse team all across the board. So basically,
retire while they
money from
still
an
got some
extremely
health.
passionate city like Philly, who's traumatized by stuff like this and this and this and so on. And then you have
it's not necessarily Markelle folks' fault. It's a shoulder thing. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure he would have been decent for them.
To be a consistent content creator.
Nah, hold on. Let me see that.
Extremely passionate city like Philly, who's traumatized by stuff like this.
Erica first one of them? I think I did see that shit though.
And so on. And then you have the nerve to be a consistent content creator. The new NBA is wild. Whatever's left of Paul George's legacy feels like it's being tainted more and more by the year. And the biggest problem with Paul, in my opinion, is the fact that he talks way too much.
Hold on, y'all. Shit out. There's a lot going on.
You said this about your contract.
But I thought I did enough to earn
To
that.
earn that money.
Yet, last playoffs, when the series was tied 2 games apiece,
On what though?
you did this.
Stunk
After
it up.
Dame hit one of the craziest shots ever on you. You were adamant and persistent on calling that a bad shot. You wanted to leave Indiana, whose best player played every single game in that jersey despite winning nothing. Yet you want them.
I mean, I still feel like they could have showed him love though, but you know, I get it. At least now. But damn, cause he said ever since he hold on. Yeah, he said he ain't even got a video yet.
You said you're bored playing center as if you're doing anything else productive on the floor.
What
The
though?
player that I'm actually starting to have a lot more appreciation.
More playing center is crazy, nigga. Let me get in the NBA. I don't give a fuck. Take my 5'8", 5'10" ass in the NBA. I'll play center shit. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm gonna try, nigga. Y'all get millions of dollars. I don't get how like 80. Niggas like 80. He say he'll like what, nigga? Like y'all get millions of dollars. Y'all funny about a position? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get me out there. I don't get no fuck, nigga. I can drop 7 points. I don't get no fuck, nigga. I'm millions up,
Actually has a
nigga.
very similar
I love the
career
game,
to
though,
Paul
so yeah.
George.
He got me up out of there too. Shit, yeah, we was out of there. Out of there.
Y'all both were struggling playing against LeBron.
Man, what? It's over.
They swept us 4-0.
Yeah, we was swept too.
Yeah.
We got swept too. Shit.
Since the 2010s, you know the player who leads the NBA in games, kinda by a landslide, is DeMar DeRozan. You know who also leads the NBA in minutes, kinda by a landslide, is DeMar DeRozan. This man has 11 seasons playing 70-plus games. LeBron has 13. DeMar DeRozan is available, he's consistent, he's productive,
Yeah.
and he's quiet. DeMar's older than Paul George. DeMar makes half of Paul George's salary despite being much more productive. I don't hear him on a podcast talking about how valuable he is. He's literally just quietly hooping. I
Nah,
got
he
respect
hooping
that.
this shit, though.
Season in, I finished healthy. 74 years,
But, like,
or 74
He
games
was
played.
shooting threes, though, but
Paul
yeah.
George played 74 games last year. That was by far the most he ever has in a Clippers uniform. And now in hindsight, it just felt very on timing to qualify, get your numbers, get your bag, get comfortable, and get right back behind your mic in your second career. Last year, in a contract year without Kawhi, Paul George did this. This year, after getting that contract without Joel Embiid,
I mean, niggas do
Paul
be
George is
stinking it
doing
up in the playoffs,
this.
though.
Yeah, I know Paul George has been injured on and off, and I get that. But if I consistently see this from my max player on the court, and
Nah,
then I go
facts.
home and see this from my max player on my phone, I'm going to be pissed. I think he was one. If you guys like this video, let me know in the
That shit
comments
is
section
crazy,
how
though.
exactly you feel about Paul George.
That shit
I
crazy.
just feel like he stole money, bro. I cannot lie. Follow my social media site.
Nah, that shit crazy. Bro, I scored Bronny. I got outscored by Bronny last night. Y'all wild as fuck. Flight Mike. That nigga funny as hell for saying that. From playoff Pizza Podcast Pete to potentially useless Pete. Damn. He saw what Embiid has been doing for years and said, hold on, let me sign with Philly. Nah, that shit is crazy. That nigga said he wasn't even playing back-to-backs. But nah, that's pretty crazy. Oh, damn, I could have zoomed this zoom. What the fuck was I doing? Yeah. But definitely getting his cardio in. That was a dream. He gets paid for his hobby. Nah, facts, getting millions. Nigga, I'm pissed. Nigga. Hey, it's good to be like, subscribe,